All right, for my first Descendant wish list, here's my list. I have a couple of things I want. The first one is when they add two new difficulties, because if you look when you change difficulties, there's two more slots. I hope for ultimate legendary and then ultimate, but also adding the level caps. I know like we have a prestige system to level up our characters from 40, but if you're gonna add more difficulties, you might as well add more levels just so I can have more modules for the people I don't prestige. Because I'm pretty sure grinding for those materials to like prestige your character are going to be hard. One of the devices you have to get is like 3%. You know how long it took me to get a bunny code that had 6%? So 3% is even worse. But yeah, I was thinking 100, but then now I'm like looking at it now, like 60 would be a good cap. Just like 20 more levels, and then maybe 60 to 80 for like when you add the two new difficulties. And that's one of. I just think that'd just make it better and like not easier, but like if you're gonna add more difficulties, I'm pretty sure the enemies are gonna be higher level because you're adding more difficulties, better equipment. But we'll see, because adding the difficulties will probably have a level cap on the enemies. So the way they might just do it, instead of giving you levels, they'll just give you better equipment that's like higher level to like 120, 140, because they like to level up the enemies, but not you. They'll just say, "Hey, here's equipment. Good luck. Better be modeled up." My part two for the wish list is a ping system. Please, we need a ping system. If you're going to make harder bosses where you need to actually communicate, even though you have like the best modules on and they're going to be tankier, we need a ping system because boss mechanics. Meaning, like if like because a lot of like bosses have like shoulder blade or shoulder cuffs that you can hang onto, and so it would probably be best if everyone pings one shoulder, and then when we get that shoulder, like there's a mechanic like keeps them from going into rage, so they don't become immune. So one of the mechanics I found out is when you jump on them and hold on to them instead of trying to break the shoulder, it stops their rage from like continuing. So it's best for you to hold on it as long as possible, and like so your team can do damage. So that's probably one of the best things is having a ping system. So not everyone's just focusing two different things or four different things. It should be just one thing. So you could just either do more damage and like have someone hold that weakness, so you can do more damage. So I think a ping system would probably help a lot. If we have a ping system, it'd probably make boss fights easier. Not really easier because your teammates have to be not get one shot. So, but yeah, the ping system would help a lot. Another one, I'm pretty sure they'll fix this over time. But like as you could see, the first battle pass was ass. The first battle pass was absolutely ass. There's no cosmetics really in the battle pass. There's only gun camos, and there's not many of them. And I'll be honest, we're in a third-person game. If this was a first-person game, it would make sense to have gun camos. Don't get me wrong, you can still have gun camos, but I would much rather have more character skins, like at least a character skin for each character in the battle pass with 100. There's 12 characters. Like, just put the most popular characters first. Like, you don't have to put like whole outfits. You either put hair, glasses, or whatever. But it kind of just sucks that this battle pass is just nothing but gun skins. There is a thing that like gives you coins that you could redeem to get like those like should have other skins too as well for the characters, but also the battle pass should have them too. Because you only have 100 tiers, and then you could have like this other currency, towards gun skins or character skins as well. Like there's those two passes. If they just improve, but they'll improve that. It's only the first battle pass. It's only preseason. We should be good on that point. Another one I want to address for my wish list is the outpost farming, but it seems like they're gonna do something about that in later patches. But yeah, if when they do, I hope to lower it to like at least a minute because so it helps the map swapping issue. Because like you're like they're trying to address the issue with because you're in private matches switching between and you're still having to deal with a cooldown of like 2 minutes to 5 minutes. But I'm guessing there's only a finite amount of like map areas. Like it's like the same map, but like there's probably like a finite amount of them. That's why there's like different ones going on cooldown. That's what my estimation and guess is. But other than that, I just think the outpost farming should be way quicker just because of how long you have to grind just to get patterns. And top like patterns take forever to get on top of having to deal with cooldowns. The Kiefer shards are fine. They buffed them a little, like they buffed them a bit. You get 7 of the things like the highest material you need to actually summon the void materials. Yeah, like depending on which one you do. I've been doing the fortress farm with Bunny. That one you get done in like 30 seconds. And that's mostly it on that one. I was honestly I had this in my wish list, but like they already upgraded it was like more materials because obviously still like the materials that we get is low, but it's like it's not bad if you go to the right places, but it's just for the amount of materials it forces you to get for the amount of time you have to grind, it's kind of crazy. It's like 39 for like the ball materials, and those are the ones you need the most. The other one is like 7 to 10, like 10. I have like you have 4 void materials, but the ones you mostly use are like the ball one. As of right now, that's all I've seen. Also, my next on my wish list is better boss and like dungeon bosses and outpost bosses for next patch whenever they make a new map. Because I am tired of these balls. Pause. What I mean by like, I mean, don't get me wrong. This the balls mechanic kind of help right now because of the Valby grind with the outpost. But other than that, like, if you're not doing like Valby grind and you're just like having to deal with when I was farming for Ultimate Bunny and you fight that like little mini boss in the cavern for the money code material. If you fight him in that cavern, the balls are literally like going through the ceiling, and he's almost like, and he's sucking your shield. So if you go on top of something, he just literally stands there, looks at you, throws some lightning, and then that's it. But also when the balls are on the ceiling, and their immunity, like you have to play a timing mechanic. It's just like that. That's one of the one things I hate about the balls. The balls need to go, not go, but they're gonna stay in because they already mapped out the mechanics. They just took away one of the mechanics, so they're staying. I just think they need a better mechanic than the balls. The summoning enemies is fine. I don't know, like I'd rather have to do like no, that's the same thing as the balls. I was gonna say like just have like something in the air that you shoot, but that's the same thing as balls. I just don't. I was like fuck. Like the ones like the final boss that you fight, those balls weren't bad because they were just really big. Pause. I can't be talking about balls, but when it comes down to this, it's just mostly like that's just on them how they want to make the thing. Because and right now I'm just running on brain fumes, brain fart. But my next point would probably be like we're in the void bosses, and I think the void bosses they're good, but also I think they should feel way more cinematic. Like we have one of the cinematic parts is like you can grapple hook onto them like you see in the CGI trailers. But yeah, they have like interactable stuff like let's see. You know how in the hangman, but without being one shot, like please don't do that. Like either that, they should have like interactable cannons. Obviously, that like no, I'm just talking out my ass for that one. That would just probably make the bosses more tankier. But yeah, I think the bosses should like get some better mechanics. Some of them are fine. Some of them like, but it's like some of them are like they're like 3 or 4 copy paste. The grave walkers. Only ones that feel unique is Hangman. Actually, Hangman's the only one that felt unique. I haven't got through all the hard bosses. I just beat the first hard boss yesterday because I've just been grinding Bunny, so I haven't really been putting time into the hard mode bosses. I've just been putting more time into grinding characters, so I'm waiting for my ultimate Bunny and Glay to be finished. But mostly, yeah. If you guys are gonna go into those boss fights in hard mode, you probably should be thinking about Kaifer farming, just because you're gonna need those to like actually start doing damage. If you don't have like your modules upgraded in the harder difficulties, you're gonna like really have a bad time, like bad. But all right, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed my wish list. Leave comments below about what you want in the future updates of the Descendant. I'm live on Twitch like 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. When this is uploaded, it'll probably be uploaded like around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. But that's mostly it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Oh, that's it. Hope you all have a good rest of your night, morning, evening. I'm out. Peace, y'all.